Hello, ETT lovers. Vlad here, your Brazilian coach. You see the new version 378. That means we now have mirror mode, and you can access that by closing your menu, and you have that enable AI, which is the one we always had, and now enable mirror. You can also get that by going to training practice, and then here selecting free practice. So you also go down to this menu here. Okay, let's enable mirror mode, and now you can see my mirror over there. There you go. Okay, so that's me mimicking myself. And then here we have delay, shot fade, and ping ball. So let's go through it. I didn't have enough time to test everything. I just downloaded the new version. And I like this dynamic delay. That means when you're hitting shots here, it's kind of a real time. So my mirror is doing exactly what I'm doing, right? And there's no delay at all. It feels like just you're practicing in real life. Okay, all right, so he does exactly what I do. But here, if you close it, you can use some delay. So let's use like 2 seconds delay, around 2 seconds. Okay, there you go. So if I do something here, he's gonna take 2 seconds to play. 1, 2, and the ball comes. 1, 2, and the ball comes. If I go chopping, 1, 2, and he's go chopping as well. All right, so that could be interesting if you need more time to think about what you're doing. So let's say, let's drop this down to 1 second, around 1 second delay, right? And now let's say I want to practice receiving my own serve. So I serve, let's say, a backspin serve, and I have 1 second to think and position myself. If I need more, 3 seconds, whatever, 7 seconds even, I serve, and then I have 7 seconds to position myself and receiving my own serve. So there you go, he's serving, and I can receive. Okay, and after 7 seconds, he's gonna do exactly what I did, a long shot, backspin shot to my backhand. I attack, and now I have 7 seconds to prepare here my block, because he's doing exactly what I just did, looping, and I try to block my own loop. Okay, so I like the dynamic delay. I think it's a really good idea. And here we have shot fade as an option. It's kind of interesting because if you enable shot fade, then you can change the timing here for start and end. If I'm exchanging loops with myself here with my mirror mode, I kind of see my ball disappearing. Let me play like closer to the table. That's gonna make more sense. Okay, so the ball now is kind of a disappearing. So I kind of have a cleaner shot of the mirror mode. I don't like it that much. I rather play with a shot fade off, because I think it's interesting to just see following the ball all the way to the mirror paddle, right? So I feel like this is better. Okay, we see the ball going all the way through, so maybe with the shot fade we can go to, I don't know, let's play. This is the first time I'm doing it, so 0.25 is the standard. Let's go 0.60. Let's see if it changes. Okay, so I don't see it. Okay, so if I go 0, oh, that goes to minus 50. I didn't know that. Sorry about that. Let's go to 0, because the standard is 0.25. Let's see. Let's go minus 50. I don't see a difference, actually. Yeah, I don't really see the difference. Let's go all the way up, both like fade start and fade end maximum. Let's see how it goes. Then it looks like Oh, okay, that's really nice actually, because there's no that second ball like going all the way through. So I'm gonna turn it off, and now we see the second ball going all the way back behind the mirror, right behind the opponent, let's say, which is yourself. Okay, so this is good. I'm changing my mind. Shot, fade, start, maximum, both, and start and end. That makes it kind of a clear. You don't see the ball going all the way to the other side. Let's exchange some loops and see how it goes. Yeah, it looks. You kind of miss the ball. Some of the ball, you don't see exactly the contact. So maybe, what if I do this? Let's see. No, then the ball disappears too soon. Okay, so we don't want fade start. Oops, let me go now. Oh, but I don't want this. No, I want just one. There's not a way to do just one. Oh, that's weird. Okay, fade start and fade end. You can keep one of them. Okay, let's, I don't know, I'm confused here. Okay, no fade start and fade end at 148. Let's see if that changes anything. Yeah, you still feel you see the ball disappear as soon as it touches the table. It's not a big problem actually, but let's go with 2 seconds. Yeah, you see the ball disappearing. Let's see with some serves and short game. Yeah, okay. It's less confusing using shot fade, and I don't think that changed much if you go start and end anyway. Yeah. The difference here is while you're playing, I'm gonna turning off again. Turn off the shot fade. Yeah, the thing here is I can still see, because if I play over there, you see the ball going all the way, and then there's the second ball coming from a different direction, and that could be confusing. So maybe shot fade is a good idea, because then it's not really confusing. If I change directions and play over there, that ball disappears, and I don't see it. That doesn't confuse me by watching 2 balls at the same time, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm changing my mind. Shot fade is good, and let's go to ping ball. So ping ball, that I don't really think it does make much of a sense, because then you really see 2 balls, unless you have we have this ping ball fade here. Unless we go, let's bring it down to 0, see if that changes anything. Yeah, it's still, let me hit some flat shots here. Yeah, it's still confusing, right? Because you really see 2 balls at the same time. That could be confusing. Let's bring them up close to 1 second, just for testing. Yeah, then you see less of the second ball, but I don't really see a use for that, because if you just turn ping ball off, I'm gonna turn both off, you just see 1 ball anyway, and it's pretty good. Okay, and keeping the shot fade there maximum, shot fade start and end at maximum. Okay, and the delay, dynamic delay default, so it's 0. And then we have, after that, we have like down here the ball count. You have 1 to 5 balls. I don't see a good use for that, because if you enable, let's say, 2 balls, what's the goal here? Just play like for fun, like 2 balls like this, right? Yeah, it's fun, but it's like for real training. I don't see a use for that. Good luck if you want to try 5 balls at the same time. So I would let just standard, like default, 1 ball. And then the orientation. This is very useful, actually. And we should understand some stuff, whether we choose like original or flip. So original is me playing right hand like that. Flipped is me being a left hand player now. If we want to play cross skirt, for example, original is perfect, just like we are doing here. If I change to the other side, he's gonna change too, and we can play cross skirt. That's good. But if I want to play down the line, let's say I want to play down the line, he's gonna play to the other side. So let's say I really want to practice my backhand down the line, then I have to choose flipped, and I play with my left hand version. Then I can play down the line all the way. So he's gonna do exactly what I need. If I play cross skirt, he's gonna play not to my backhand, but he's gonna play to my forehand, right? So if you wanna practice more cross skirt, use original. If you wanna play more down the line, practice, let's say some consistency practice, right? Like let's say loop against loop, cross skirt, it's original all the way. So we can loop here, cross skirt. But if I loop down the line, he's gonna loop to the other side, which is okay. But if I wanna just practice loop against loop down the line, then I have to choose the left version, the flipped version, okay? Then it's gonna be okay for consistency. All right, but then there's something that, especially for more advanced players, if you want to work with side spin, the original one, because he's doing exactly what you're doing, it doesn't feel right when you're playing short game with side spin. If it's only straight back spin or top spin, it's okay. But let's say I'm serving with the left side spin like this, I'm receiving, and then now the ball goes completely to a wrong side if you want to keep playing with side spin. If it's only back spin, it's okay, because it's in the middle of the ball. We're going to play here. It's totally fine. But I play some side spin, and then the ball goes in a different way, because your opponent would do something different, and it's not very realistic. But if you choose the flipped version, then it works well. So you serve side spin, he's gonna serve to the other side, but because he's the opposite, it kind of makes sense playing all this side spin close to the table in the short game. It kind of makes sense like if it was a real match, right? So it could be very useful somehow. Other than that, it's very nice to play against your own shots using mirror mode. So it's a very good tool to implement in your daily practice. Let's say, for example, I want to check how my opponent feels when I'm playing side spin. So I serve like this, it's gonna serve. I use my side spin straight away, so I can check the curve of my own side spin. Side spin, side spin, side spin again. You know, we can go like all the way, and I can have exactly feel of how my opponent deals with my side spin shots, for example, right? And another really good strategy here for practicing is attacking and blocking your own attack. So if you keep attacking with top spin, you top spin, he's gonna top spin again. He's gonna kind of be loop against loop, which is at some point is gonna be crazy. But if you do something like that, hitting flat and then top spin, and then you block your own top spin, control again, top spin, blocking your top spin. This kind of a practice could be very useful. So on the forehand side, top spin, blocking, top spin, blocking. So you're blocking your own top spin, which is really nice and a really good control practice, right? And then you switch sides, maybe control, top spin, blocking, top spin, blocking. So this is a really good way to practice. Also, when you wanna test your serves, for example. So let's say this is my best serve. So I'm gonna serve to my opponent's forehand and see how it goes. So I serve and I get ready to receive my own serve, and I can see how spinny it is or how fast it is, and how I would receive is maybe how my opponent would choose to receive my best serves, for example. So this is a really good tool, right? Very excited with this new tool for practicing in 11 table tennis. Really nice work from the devs. Thank you so much for that. And let me know in the comments, what do you think about this new mirror mode? Have fun, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.